When I reviewed Mortal Kombat 11, I mentioned that it was a worthwhile game to purchase, or wait until the complete edition comes out eventually. Well, that complete version appears to be here in the form of Mortal Kombat Aftermath. And together, with a combination of Mortal Kombat 11 and the Kombat Pack, we get our complete purchase, which includes an additional story mode, 3 new characters, as well as some new cosmetics for old characters. So with all of this put together, as well as a few controversies that have come up surrounding this expansion, I have a few things I'd like to say.
What a foul miscreant.
Butter me up, why don't you?
I'll roast your head on a spit.
The biggest thing in any fighting game are the characters you get to play as, and the 9 new characters you get with the Kombat Pack and Aftermath expansion provide a substantial number of new fighters to mess around with. For the Aftermath exclusive characters, we have Shiva, the 4-armed Shokan, who feels more like a character than she ever has before. Fujin the Wind God returns for the first time since his appearance in the free-for-all that was Mortal Kombat Armageddon, and personally is my favorite character in Aftermath. And the final character is Robocop, with Peter Weller reprising his role as the iconic cyborg. Overall, I like this cast, and I'm happy with the way each of these characters brings something unique to the game. I'm not going to go in depth on how the game plays because you can kind of see that in my original Mortal Kombat 11 review. I will say that this is the first story expansion that NetherRealm has ever attempted, and the results are somewhat mixed. The story of Aftermath takes place after the good ending of Mortal Kombat 11, where Liu Kang defeats Kronika. Before he can begin reshaping the world, Shang Tsung, Fu Jin, and Nightwolf reveal that he cannot do so without Kronika's crown, which was destroyed during their fight. So the trio are sent back in time to obtain the crown, resurrecting Sindel along the way. This will allow you to play as every DLC character that has come out so far in the story, minus the non-canon ones. What follows is an interesting, if flawed, story that I enjoyed overall, but also had problems with a plot twist that comes about halfway through it, one that subjectively tarnishes the backstory of a criminally underused character within the series, and objectively doesn't really make any sense.
To defeat me. I am not finished yet.
Despite the questionable plot decisions, the fight choreography needs a bit of applause with some great work being done in the in-game cutscenes. One particular moment where Nightwolf and Fujin pull off a team-up attack looks really sick, and makes me wish that there were team-up attacks in the actual game, but alas. By far the story's greatest highlight is watching Cary Tagawa's return as Shang Tsung, as he makes the role his own, and outshines everyone in just about every scene that he has a speaking role in. I do feel that they tend to overuse his classic quotes from the 1995 original, with the "It has begun" quote being used at least twice in the story alone. That being said, he gets enough fantastic new material to work with, and I find myself snickering or even busting out laughing due to his superb delivery.
Respectfully, Your Highness, if we approach Kitana,
she'll cut Shang Tsung's head off.
Kitana never appreciated my contributions to the Empire.
Like replacing her with an evil clone.
Yes.
Shang Tsung isn't the only character that gets some good screen time though. Fujin also has some pretty great moments where he gets to shine, which is awesome since he's been pretty much a non-character for a long time in the series, doing very little of note, and never having his personality delved into. The moments in Aftermath that show his humanity have actually elevated him to one of my favorite characters in the series, despite him only showing up as playable 3 times. The biggest issue I have with Aftermath is the price you have to pay if you already own the game and the Kombat Pack. You see, if you didn't own the game before, you can get Mortal Kombat 11, the Kombat Pack, and Aftermath for $60. If you purchased Mortal Kombat 11 but don't have Aftermath or the Kombat Pack, $50. If you have both Mortal Kombat 11 and the Kombat Pack already, you still have to pay $40 for Aftermath, which is horribly overpriced for what it's giving players who purchased the game on release. I understand that games' prices depreciate over time, but they are still selling Mortal Kombat 11 on its own for $50 still. So the math doesn't add up here. There are other things that were added into the game along with Aftermath, including stage fatalities and friendships, but these were added as a patch, and are free to everyone whether you purchased Aftermath or not. If you don't own Mortal Kombat 11 already, then it's probably worth the price, for anyone who purchased the game on release. This could be a good reason to consider not purchasing NetherRealm games at launch in the future.
Friendship. Cetrion wins.
Thank you for watching my review for Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. I'm sorry that it kinda got a little negative at the end there. Please let me know if you like this review or if you disagree with my opinions. If you liked my content, please like and subscribe as it really helps me out. And as always, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.